Shalom Shalom Alechem. This video will hopefully be a review for some, and for others, it'll be a chance to tie loose ends. The first thing that we'll go over are the difficult consonants in classical or biblical Hebrew. So classical Hebrew has a few difficult vowels to pronounce. If one does not pronounce them correctly, you might end up saying something else. And this goes for Arabic as well. Modern Hebrew, this point here is moot. Okay? If you practice, you will be able to master this language in its entirety. So let's find out which consonants are difficult. So I have a list here. Easy, moderately hard in the middle, and very difficult. The first consonant we have is beth. Notice how I'm saying it. Beth. Beth. It's much like the American English boy. Boy. Beth. Beth. This is what you call a hard sound, or plosive. When I say plosive, it makes a boom. Plosive. Okay. Next we have gimel. That's gimel. This is easy because in English you're able to recognize it. Gimel, like girl, girl. Gimel. Remember the dot? The daresh. Next, daleth. Daleth. Much like door. Daleth. Then you have he or e. He. So you exhale slightly. He or e. Next, so this is daleth, this is he. We have wow next. Wow. Wow. Then we have zayin. 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 Not zain. Not zain. Zayin. 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 Next, we have yod. 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 Next, we have kaf. 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 Next, we have lamed. Lamed. Next, we have mem. Mem. After that, we have nun. Nun. Notice these are easier to pronounce. After that, we have samek. Samek. After that, we have pe. Pe. We have fe. Fe. Shin. Shin. Sin. Sin. And then finally, tau. Tau. Moderately hard, we have the first consonant. Aleph. Aleph. And the reason why I put moderately hard, because this sign, most books, most grammarians, most linguists would say there's not really a sound attached to it. It just takes on the vowel. Okay, it's like a stop and then you say the word. Aleph. Aleph. Next, we have veth. Veth. Then, rimel. Rimel. We will be going over this in depth soon enough. Next we have Thalith. Thalith. After that we have Chaf. Chaf. Finally we have Thou. Thou. Very difficult. We have the more Semitic consonants. Chef. Chef. Next, Teef. Teef. Next, Ein. Ein. And finally, Thave. Thave. Or Thavi. Thavi. Let's start out with the hard ones. We have here Aleph and we have Ein. How you see it transliterated, you see this little mark right here, this one that curves. That's to say that it's actually an Aleph. And the one here that reverses, right here, where the Ayin is, this one reverses because it's to tell the person that it's an Ayin instead of an Aleph. When you have the mark above the, a line above the A, E, I, and U, those are to say that it's a long vowel. We will get into long vowels soon. Long vowels, okay? Actually, you know what? I'll make another video. I'll just do this for consonants and then we'll do the vowels after, okay? The line underneath is to say that it's soft and it's fricative. It keeps going. Okay? And then you have another one here. Well, that one is to say that it's pure long. We will get more into that in the vowels. This is a guttural, meaning it's coming more from the back of the throat. It's lighter than the Ayin. So, Aleph, Ayin. Aleph, Ayin. Ayin is guttural as well, but it's harsher. That is the sound. Ayin. It's the back of the throat. A few words for you. Anan. 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 That's cloud. One word for cloud. Next, off. Off. That's bird. Or any type of mammal that flies. Next, ir. Ir. This is city. After that, al. Al. This is above or upon. Notice how it sounds like Arabic. So does Aramaic, Amharic, and Phoenician. They all have similar sounds. They're not the exact same, but they share similarities. Modern Hebrew has negated all of that. Again, the speakers make it flat. Next, we have another difficult one, and these are hard to either pronounce, which is the chef, or you get them confused when reading. So the he or e, and then you have chef. He, said as a light breath, you exhale lightly. Or said like the A in aid. E. For hif, and I have a dot here below the H as a transliteration to show or to indicate that this is not he or e. Okay? This is saying, like when you say Loch Ness Monster, you don't say Loch Ness Monster, but lach, lach. Some people say lach. It's a little harsher, but it's not as in modern Hebrew. Okay? Next, you have kaf, and then you have kof. People get these mixed up in sound. Arabic, Hebrew, and other Semitic languages, you have to listen. Okay? Because if you say you make the wrong tone, wrong sound, it could be something else. Same thing with accents. And this is classical for classical Hebrew. Modern Hebrew, no. Kaf. It's like you saying can. You notice how the k is can. Now you have here chaf. This sound is can, but you sound it out longer. Chan. Chaf. Remember fricative, soft, and then you have plosive. Can is plosive. Chan is fricative, soft. Soft, hard. Soft, hard. Okay? Kof is at the back of the throat. Just like the save, you have kof. Kof. But this is not a guttural. At least not on paper. Okay? Kof. Just remember these consonants. The sound. Kof. Kaf. Chaf. Kof. Chaf. Kaf. Next, we have teif. Teif. This is another hard consonant. You place your and it should be you place your tongue. Okay, so let me redo that. So you place your tongue, not your teeth. You place your tongue at the front of your palate, where your teeth is at the top, and then you say teeth. So you put your tongue at the back, where your teeth start. Okay, the top there, and then you say teeth. This is different than tau. Tau is a regular T sound, like tell. Notice teif and tau. So you have teif and teeth. Notice how I say teeth. Notice how I say too, tall. It's different than teeth. Okay? Then you have the fricative. Thou, as in this. Thou. Thou. This is fricative. It is soft. Okay? Thou. It's like you taking your tongue, push it in between your teeth, and say this. Okay? Tau. No. You just say that with either clenched teeth or regularly. Okay? Tau. Teif. Tau. Thou. Then we have pe and fe. Pe is like you saying pale. Fe is like you saying phone. Pe fe. Pe fe. Pe fe. Finally, we have the most difficult. Saw-thee. Saw-thee or saw-they. Now I have a C with a reverse C at the bottom here to indicate in transliteration that this is how it should be. Okay? So you have erest. Erest. and eres is earth, land. When it's at the last, it's a bit different. Okay? So let's go to the first one though. This is how it is when it's not to the end. This sign right here. Right here. And this is how it is when it's at the end of a word. So that's either save or savi. And you sound it at the back of your throat. Saw, saw. It's like when a crow sounds. Caw, caw is saw, 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 savi. Okay, saw. It's difficult, but you have to master it. Now, in modern Hebrew, this is tzadi, tzadi. This is no longer Semitic. Saw, savi, save. That is Semitic. Let's go back. This is how it is. Now let's try another one. Hutz. Hus. Okay? Hus. Hus. That's outside, outdoors. And majority of the definitions that I'll be giving you are classical or biblically inclined, not how it is in modern terminology, unless I state so. And that should be it on all of the consonants, the difficult Semitic consonants. Okay? So let's go back. You have the His, Tes, Ain, and Savi. Then you have Aleph, Veth, Rimel, Zalef, Chaf, and Thau. The Rimel here is harder to pronounce. It's like you saying it from the throat. Rimel instead of Gimel. Gi, that is plosive, it is hard. Ri. Now imagine you saying Ra, Rimel, 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 and Gimel. Again, this is at the back of the throat, but it's not considered a guttural, but you still say it at the back of the throat or close to. Gimel, Rimel, Gimel, Rimel. Next, you have the Zalef, Zalef, Chaf, and then Thau, Thau.